Welcome to the joy of hiking. Lessons learned from hiking in nature. Written and recorded by a gentleman writer. Go for a walk. Going for a walk can change your life. Written by Arnold Schwarzenegger in his book, Be Useful: 7 Tools for Life. When you go for a hike, just as in life, there are several things you're going to need. First and foremost, a plan. It's important to know roughly how long it's going to take you to summit, descend, and get home safely. Secondly, the right equipment and supplies. You need the proper footwear, clothing, backpack, maps on your mobile device, a battery pack just in case, water, sunblock, food, etc., as you never know what the elements will throw at you, so it's best to be prepared. And last but not least, a good team. Going for a hike solo is fun, but nothing is better than hiking with a group of friends. They will encourage and motivate you along the way, and pick you up when you're tired, even when the journey gets tough. All of these are essential to ensure that you'll not only be able to achieve your goal of making it to the top of the mountain or hill, but also enjoy it. Preparing yourself for a hike is no different from preparing yourself for life. The better you're informed, equipped, and prepared, the easier your journey through life will be. Once you have all these things, all that's needed is to reach the start of the hike and start your mini adventure into nature. Every hike starts and ends from the same place. All hikes begin and culminate with you at one place, that being the bottom of the mountain or hill you're going to hike up. What you take with you are the memories, the experience, and the fitness you gain from having completed it. Just as in life, when you start something new, you start from square one and end in the same place, with the experience gained and hopefully the rewards for having completed it. But just as when you go hiking, in life there is always another mountain to climb and a new challenge to face. With these new mountains and obstacles comes more to see, learn, and new ways to test ourselves physically and mentally. Keep an even pace. The start of every hike is the same. You start off with high energy levels, unless of course you went and overdid it the night before, in which case you're questioning your very existence and why you're doing this. As the excitement kicks in, you're outside in nature, surrounded by natural beauty, and breathing in revitalizing clean air. It is only natural to feel revved up and want to start off at a rapid pace. Do so by all means. Just remember there is still a long way to go, and your energies will be needed later, so try to conserve them. Always start at an even pace that you can sustain throughout the ascent. In life, you have to set an even pace, no matter what you're doing. Be it starting a new project at work or school, beginning a new relationship, be it romantic or platonic, or just starting a new chapter in your life. Remember to take your time with things. If you focus solely on how fast you can complete the hike or your allotted task, it will exponentially increase the likelihood of you burning out and making mistakes, as does the probability that what you set out to do will not meet the desired quality and might not go as planned. Limit your distractions and take it all in. When you're out hiking deep in all that nature has to offer, allow yourself to fully experience and take in all that surrounds you. The sounds, sights, smells, and sensations you'll experience on your journey. So put your phone on silent. Its only purpose when you're hiking is to take photos that you will share once you're home. You never know what you might miss out on if you're distracted by your digital device, or if your mind isn't fully focused on your surroundings. You might miss out on something truly incredible. This can happen without you realizing it. Here is a story of when it happened to me during one of the hikes I went on with friends. I had stopped for just a minute to admire the view, so my friends continued on, and I would eventually catch up with them. As I was admiring the view and lost in contemplation, I heard something creeping up behind me. To my surprise, it was a whole litter of wild boar piglets that had stopped dead in their tracks and were staring right back at me. At first, I was captivated by the sight, and within a split second, I realized I could be in trouble. My eyes darted around, scanning the area, as I instinctively readied my hiking sticks and crouched into a defensive pose, thinking to myself, "Oh shit, where is their mother?" Knowing full well that wild boars are dangerous, especially when it comes to protecting their young. Having not seen the piglet's mother nearby, this looming sense of dread quickly turned into a frantic urgency to capture the moment, as I thought to myself, "Get your bloody phone out, you idiot, and record this moment!" As I scrambled to get my iPhone out of my pocket, quickly opening the camera app, setting it to video, and hitting record, catching this 9-second video of the piglets scurrying into the undergrowth. Huh. Now just imagine if I hadn't taken my headphones out, or if I'd been staring at my phone screen, distracted from what was happening in the world around me. I would have missed this incredible sight, and I wouldn't have this story to tell. This story of mine shows that in life you need to keep your wits about you, or you risk missing out on something truly incredible that might just sneak up on you when you least expect it. Don't stop until your goal has been achieved. What is the goal of every hike? To reach the summit, get down safely, and have a good time in nature whilst getting in some exercise. As I wrote in my blog post, becoming your own hero doesn't require wearing a cape. There comes a time during every hike when you question where the summit is. This moment tends to come when you've been hiking up the mountain or hill for hours and your body is tired of the seemingly unending uphill climb. You can see the sky through the trees. The summit seems to be just around the next corner. Yet, when you round it, what awaits for you is more incline. Still, you push on regardless, not allowing yourself to turn back. You haven't put in all this effort to not see the view that awaits you from the top. There is nothing quite like reaching the summit and seeing the view that you have earned. This feeling of success is unparalleled. You stand above everyone and everything else as you gaze upon the world beneath you, reveling in the satisfaction of having reached the top. Just as when you're halfway up a mountain, there comes a time in life, regardless of what it is, be it writing a blog, preparing a report, or dealing with the world's most irritating customer, and so on and so forth, when you just want to throw in the towel and say, "Fuck this, I'm done. It's not worth my time or effort." But don't give up, and don't allow yourself to quit. Instead, force yourself to fight the desire to give up, and you will be all the better for it in the eyes of your boss, colleagues, family, but more importantly, yourself. These are all the things that will get thrown in the way of you completing your end goal. Don't stop, and never give up. Celebrate yourself and all you have achieved. As you sit atop the mountain, enjoying the view, remember to celebrate this little victory. Give yourself credit for having achieved something that day, and don't belittle it by saying, "Why should I celebrate? I just hiked up a mountain or finished something for work, something fairly mundane. I mean, it's not as if I cured bloody cancer. That's the wrong attitude to carry with you. Remember that every step taken, every obstacle overcome, and every breathtaking view witnessed is a part of your unique and remarkable journey, both on the hiking trail and in life. Always take time to reflect on the journey you've taken to get to where you are, and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. This moment of success can be a source of inspiration and motivation for future challenges you will face in this life. Thank you for listening to The Joy of Hiking, Lessons Learned from Hiking in Nature, written and recorded by the author. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.